So I've got myself a new toy here. It's a Stentor graduate violin. There's not much on YouTube about it, so I thought I'd very quickly just show what it comes with and just show it, I guess, just so if anyone's interested in getting one, they can say they've seen one and sort of know what they're getting into. As far as the price bracket sits, it's above the Stentor Student 2. But cheaper than the Conservatoire, so it's kind of sits in that gap. This is it in its case. Obviously it comes with a bow. The bow's quite nice. It's a little bit heavy, but I think for Lunar it's a very good quality Lunar bow. It's obviously got ebony frog with mother of pearl inlay, silver winding, it's horsehair, and it carries the octagonal shape along the full length of the bow right to the tip. A lot of student bows octagonal here and very quickly become rounded until the end, so it does carry an octagonal shape, which helps it retain its shape and its curve, which does help a little bit with the sort of controlling bouncing of the bow, etc. In its case, the case has a hydrometer, which is a nice feature, but probably more a gimmick than anything else at this stage. Simply because you probably won't be putting gut strings on this violin, and if you're serious about monitoring the humidity inside your case, there's digital options which are far more accurate and better. The violin itself has ebony finger pegs, which are quite nice, ebony fingerboard, nice tailpiece, very nice chin rest, which I like. And is just it doesn't come with these strings. These are dominant strings. It comes with, I believe, super sensitive red labels, but obviously I've got dominance fitted to this one. The back is a two-piece back. I'll just flip this around. As you can see, the neck is unvarnished, which is nice. It is a two-piece back. It's very hard to see in the camera. You may be able to see the join up the middle there, but it's not what I'd call a flame maple. There is a very small flame effect on it, but it's not obviously a really good flame maple. Obviously those blanks that they get at the factory are used towards the higher end violins. The scroll is good. The workmanship overall is very good. The inlaid perfing workmanship is for the price point, I'd call it superb. If we see right in the corner there, if my camera will focus, it does go to a fairly sharp point. There is a bit of overlap, and it's kind of a case of you sort of get what you pay for with this violin. It is a step up from the Stentor 2, so the quality is a step up from the Stentor 2, but not as good as the Conservatoire, but it is obviously a Stentor, so it's all hand crafted in China, and overall it's a very nice violin. I highly recommend it. I think it's got a beautiful tone, especially with the dominance. It doesn't seem to like the dominant E string particularly, but not many violins do. I think the dominant E string is particularly bad. So as far as what else comes in the case, I'll just put this off to the side very carefully. Okay, so what else comes with it? Rosin. Basically, obviously in the case there's a blanket to go over it to protect it, and apart from that, rosin comes with it. And I gave the rosin away because the rosin is awful. So I'll just show you the back compartment here. I've just taken out my cloth that I used to clean the violin after I've used it. I've also got chin rest, so that fits in there very nicely. Plenty of room for things like your tuner. I've got Didaria little tuner here, ultra practice mute, and my rosin of choice. So there's tons of room, and I haven't even used up a quarter of that. There's a nice thing here so you can secure your chin rest if you want, if you're worried about it wobbling around. And as far as the top of the case goes, there is a separate pocket here which is big enough to fit your sheet music. I wasn't sure if music would fit in it, but music fits nicely in there. So it will fit full-size books, any of your books that you're using to learn with, maybe Suzuki books or anything like that will fit nicely in there. You can get 1, 2, 3 books without stacking on top of each other, so that's quite nice. I really like the case. I think the case is great. I love the Violin. I think it's for the price, it's a lot of Violin, and it's got a great tone. Now this was set up by Luther, who did do a lot of work to it. He reprofiled the fingerboard, he reshaped the bridge, he redid the profile on the nut, reamed the pegs, repositioned the sound post inside, and sort of just did sort of a bit of a good job of everything in there. The only downside of the Violin from a craftsmanship point of view, as you may have seen there in the F hole, the varnish around the F holes is a bit bad, and that's picking at straws. Nowhere else is there any glooping of the varnish. There's no, I mean, that's being really petty. I think it's a beautiful Violin. It's a great price. It is a big step up from the Student, but obviously it's still a step down from the Conservatoire, so take that as it may. I think it sounds great. I've heard it in the hands of a professional when I purchased it, obviously because I don't have the skill to play it well, and yeah, I just highly recommend it.